Hey everyone, enjoy this while we wait for everyone to get on board.
Right about now, am I right? So let's share with the world. Come on. Oh, when the sun beats down, burn the tar on the roof. Yeah, you put your hands. And you're shooting so hot, push your tight feet, we're flying through. Everybody. Under the wall, down by the sea, yeah. On a blanket with my baby is where I'll be. Everybody come on, sing. Under the boardwalk, out on the sun. Under the boardwalk, we'll be having some fun. Under the boardwalk, and people walking above. Under the boardwalk, and we'll be falling in love. Under the boardwalk, come on. Boardwalk. From the park you'll hear the happy sound of a carousel. Ooh, you can almost taste the hot dog and french fries they sell. Everybody, under the boardwalk, down by the sea. Yeah, we got the star on a blanket with my baby. We're out. You on this star, man, I know it. Come on, everybody. Under the boardwalk, out from the sun. Under the boardwalk, and we'll be having some fun. Under the boardwalk, and people walking above. Under the boardwalk, we'll be falling in love. Under the boardwalk, boardwalk time. Put those hands in the air. Come on, wave somebody. Yeah, like that. Come on. Oh yeah, that last bit of energy, exercise. Thank you so very much. Before we go any further, let me allow the guys to introduce themselves to you right here.
How about that? Now, that's a Christmas concert from a while back that I was playing the keyboard on, and we're live. We're live on the Buyers and Sellers Show. I want to thank you as you're joining. Get some thumbs up. People coming along. Fantastic. This is going to be a good show this morning, and most importantly, I'm looking forward to your comments, questions, and thoughts. This is Jay Skinner, and you're live on the Buyers and Sellers Show. Something that came out of this show from close to the beginning, in the first year or so, was a couple of rules. One is the silver rule, and that is do unto your vendors as you want your customers to do unto you. So think about that. And wonder, as you go to work today, are you experiencing some problems with your customers? And then look at how you treat your vendors. And is this a little karma going on? Just checking. Here's another one. Do for yourself what you're asking others to pay you to do for them. If you're trying to help others be consistent, to help them grow their business, to help good things happen with them, but you aren't doing the same things for yourself that you're asking them to do, like a website, like keeping it up, like social media, like go out there and see the customers. I mean, whatever it is, let's just be sure that you're doing for yourself what you're asking others to do for you. And we got someone here says, here's a LinkedIn user. Good morning, Jay Skinner. And for some reason, your name's not showing up. Sometimes there's a thing with StreamYard and some security settings. So who is this? This says, good morning, Jay Skinner. Please say hi and let me know who it is. Thank you very much for being here. And I'm looking forward questions or comments that you might have that would be interesting to the audience, or just, GJ, I've always wanted to ask you this question. This is a good time. You know, it's been almost 3 years that we've been doing this. How fantastic is that? So couldn't have done it without you. And I'm so thankful that you've been here. Also, just note that these questions, when you post them, you type them in. Sometimes it can be as much as 20 seconds before I actually see them. So it's not always an immediate hit. So comment early and quickly. And it just goes right in here. HTTP colon. I'm going to type in / www.pdtassociates.com. This is one of my main website right there, PDT Associates. I'm posting that up just so anybody can see it. And this will be popping in some of your feeds, and others might not. But who are you, LinkedIn user? You said hello. Just type in your name and let me know who you are, because StreamYard must be blocking your name somehow by accident. Okay, now as we move forward here, we talked about the silver rule and the green rule, and also how can you contact me offline? Questions, comments, suggestions. I'm Jay at thejskinner.com. Jay at thejskinner.com. And then there's my phone number, 317-922-7526, 317-922-7526. And then, of course, my website, when you go to this, thejay Skinner.com, it'll pop you on the testimonials page. You can just move yourself around. You can go to links to see some projects that I've done, any number of things that I know will be interesting to you. And I want you to be sure and check it out. Now, again, comments, questions, this is a great time to do it. In the meantime, here's one. What is the biggest enemy to moving forward? And I wrote complacency. Think about that. This is the new year. And when you make New Year's resolutions, sometimes that can be a little daunting. It can be a little bit not so fun. And what I want you to do is think about, after the show today, this live, or if you're watching this in a replay, what are you going to do next? There we go. And good morning, Jay Skinner from Chris Harris. Good morning, Chris. Chris is an inventor, great guy. We've worked together for many years. And he's very big in technology for the conveyor industry, working with conveyors, working with manufacturing improvement. And love you, Chris. I'm so glad you're here. If you have a question or a comment, this is a good place to make it today. Thank you, Chris, for showing up. So what is your intention, your intentional plan for after this show today to move forward? I say, help others, help yourself, or you're going to take it easy. You know, it's like a common greeting when people say, oh, hello, or see you later, take it easy, don't work too hard. You know, I don't think that's productive at all. I think take it easy and don't work too hard, not going to lead you down the path you're looking for. If you're rich and highly successful and great things have happened in your life, that's great. But I doubt if you're taking it easy and don't working too hard. In fact, I'm quite certain you're not. What you're doing is working hard, getting some jobs done, and continuing even as your success continues, because you recognize the fact that success begets success, and that your energy level and that your personal productivity comes because you keep getting up each morning, you keep working, you keep having goals, and you don't let, complacency get the best of you. Think about reality. What's your bank account telling you? I mean, that is the biggest way for you to take a look and say, okay, is there more money going out than coming in? Well, if there's more money going out than coming in, and that seems to be ongoing, and you don't really see an end to that, then it's time to stop the bleeding. Stop spending. If you're spending in the name of investing, but there's no return, then invest somewhere else, or stop spending altogether and make some money and work and get some things going before you invest yourself into, it's like bank draft mode, or what do they call it? Overdraft. I was listening to a show earlier about the coaching business. See, I got a lot of air quotes today, don't you? Yeah. Well, the coaching business that's not what I am. I'm not a coach. Do I do coaching? You bet. When I'm working with people, it's not just on the telephone. It's together in person often. It could be through situations like this and Zoom calls, but it also involves active involvement with my clients, where I'm going to their facilities, where I'm going to their customers, where I'm actually creating and making things happen. That's the difference between me and these coaches that just make you feel good and talk to you about mindset. Well, mindset alone is not going to get you there. Although, I talk about that your mindset is extremely important, because here's another reality. Depression, sadness, self-deprecation will do nothing except for bring you down. If you feel that coming on, if that's part of the way you feel, it's time to change. It's time to reject that and find some things to be happy about, to be satisfied about. I mean, I know this, and John Mitchell, who was on my show, put this in these exact words. His company is thinkitbeit.com, thinkitbeit.com. And he took the lessons of Napoleon Hill and worked them himself, and now helps others do the same thing. And if you think about this idea, and I will also talk about what faith is, according to the Bible, it says faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. This is very scriptural, that what you envision in detail with emotion on a daily basis is what shows up in your life. Now think about that. What you envision in detail with emotion on a daily basis is what shows up in your life. And whether you do that intentionally or unintentionally, the truth still remains. Now, you may be looking in the background saying, Jay, that's not your office. No, of course it's not. I've moved. My wife and I have moved, sold our house. We're building a new house. And over the next year, we'll be doing that. And you'll see my background change. And right now, I don't have a keyboard. Can't sit up and play like I did before. But things like this morning, I played a clip from a concert I did with the Drifters. Play with the Drifters, Coasters, and Platters for the last almost 30 years in concerts around the Midwest. So I've got some clips, and I'll be showing different things and past show clips and beginnings and things. So we'll still have fun at the beginning. And once I get my keyboard set up where I can work it in here, I will. But in the back of me, you see boxes, you see everything. This is my office for now. Anyway, everyone talk to me. Here we go. There's someone, looks like you say, hey, man, I don't know you, but hi, glad you came on board. I hope you're having a great day. I think you must be from Twitch. And we're broadcasting live right now across 2 channels in Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitch, and X. Used to be Twitter, right? And I'm really happy to see you people here. So if you have a question, comment, thought, this would be the time to make it. And if you're watching the replay, you can also make a comment there and I'll get back to you. I will certainly see it there, but please post a comment or a question. We're winding up because I shared my quick thoughts with you. And just to review is, one, complacency is your biggest enemy. After this show today, what are you going to do? What are your intentional plans to move forward? And this could involve helping others, help yourself, or you're just going to take it easy. Because take it easy, I'm not saying you don't need some rest sometimes, but I will tell you that too much take it easy and don't work too hard will drive you down. Another point, what is your bank account telling you? That's reality. That's the truth. If there's more going out than there is coming in on a regular basis, and you really can't see a solid end to that, I think you need to change something. Stop the bleeding. Stop spending. That's a good start. And don't let yourself end up in that debt mode, because that's the last place you want to be. Think about it. Depression, sadness, and self-deprecation, putting yourself down, will do nothing except for bring you down. And sometimes you look at it and it makes no sense to be depressed or sad or upset. If you look at the reality of it, and I go back to the bank account. If you're feeling depressed and sad, but you got a ton of money in the bank, wait a second. There may be something else going on here. Maybe it's just because you're not helping enough other people be successful. You're not out there doing the work that God gave you to do. And I would challenge you to get out there and do something. Be a giver. Maybe you need to give some of that money away just to help other people. That may be the first big step in getting out of a rut, which is a grave with the ends knocked out. You know about that. So remember this. What you envision in detail with emotion on a daily basis is what shows up in your life. And that's the quote from my friend John Mitchell. It would also be said, what your mind can conceive and your heart can believe, you can achieve. Napoleon Hill, Earl Nightingale, everybody else in the world of success and motivation will tell you the same thing, and even the Bible teaches it. Well, everyone, if you're making a comment now and it didn't show up and I didn't get to it, it's just because of that delay. I want to tell you, thank you so much for being here. I'm Jay Skinner. This is the Buyers and Sellers Show. And you had a quick 20 minutes of some time together, some music, some fun with the Drifters and me on the keyboard. How about that? That was fun. You got a little piece of an old concert I was in a couple years ago. And I want to encourage you to get in touch with me if you have any questions, comments. If you need someone to get involved with you as the CEO extender, you've got some projects as the owner or president of a company, and you need someone to help jump in there and get some things done that there's simply not enough of you, let's talk about it, because that's what I can do for you on a part-time basis or on a full-time basis, whatever works for you. Let's talk about it. In the meantime, have a great day. Make a great week, and be part of success for yourself and others. And I thank you so much for coming to the Buyers and Sellers Show. See ya next week. Same time, same channel. Bye now.